The Unstable creators have a Discord where they can ask random fans to act in videos. Every so often, they'll need 1,000 players here to fight, or 1,000 players there to simulate something in Minecraft. Of course, I was in this Discord server, being the wemmbu fanboy that I am, and a couple times I've participated in events like these. However, sometimes the creators just want some people to mess around with and don't end up ever doing anything. So, here's every time I was on Unstable and ended up doing absolutely nothing. Honorable mention to this one time I actually was about to do something useful and then died like within the first 20 seconds. Go watch that video if you want the in-depth analysis on what happened. The first time was not all that long ago. I'd been in the Discord server for a long time, but often the events fill up so fast and the server gets busy and I can't even join the queue. However, this one time, I was elated to say the least, that I had finally made it through the line. Immediately after spawning in, I noticed that we were in survival mode, so right away I went to collecting wood, stone, and getting ready to defend myself if need be, because who knows what the heck they're gonna throw at us. It took me about 30 seconds to get bored. So I started building a house, other players began investigating my build, and then someone had the genius idea to communicate through signs. Immediately all my buddies and I got to work, and Loki had a nice house coming along. Just as we were beginning to have fun, me and what felt like a million other players were teleported into a glass sphere and put in adventure mode. After a couple seconds, everything froze, their server crashed, and basically when they restarted it, I didn't make the queue and missed out on the event. The next time was a similar situation. Wait in the lobby for 1,000 years, join the queue, wait another million years for Parrot to paint his fingernails or walk his dog or whatever he does, and then finally get loaded into the world. I noticed I still had my inventory from the house building last time, so I got right to work, mining dirt, and then immediately got distracted by a boat that seemed to be driving itself. Which brings up a good point. Can we talk about how interesting this whole ordeal is? Wemmbu, Flame, Spoke, and Parrot run this scam, where they get thousands and thousands of kids to work for them for free. After the kids spend hours watching the Discord, waiting in the lobby, and enduring server crashes over and over and over, they basically just bully the kids. Plus, they force a server render distance of 2 chunks, and only the 5 players closest to you are visible at a time. I get that putting thousands of players on a single Minecraft server requires a beefy server, but like, come on guys, upgrade your RAM or something. Anyways, after trailing the self-driving boat for a second, I got distracted again by the fact that we were stuck in a massive bedrock circle, and as any regular person would, I tried to get around it, which immediately failed. And then we were teleported into another adventure mode box, and what do you know, the server crashed again. Third time, once again, very similar. Got in the game, saw that some players had OP items, got scared, gathered dirt, did some advertising, explored a cave, etc. And then just randomly, boom, all my items are gone, replaced by a totem, netherite sword, and 3 golden apples. And guess what happens? I jump off the edge. No, of course I didn't jump off the edge. Some rando bopped me off immediately. Whatever, I guess. The most recent time, I was in a call with some of my friends when I got a ping from a Parrot minion that it was time to record a scene. My friend Yuri, nowadays referred to as Inverted Marlow, also got the memo and we hopped in the queue together. This was a very different situation than the other times though. We were immediately sentenced to a life in the darkness, aka a massive bedrock square. After about genuinely 30 minutes, this never-ending cycle began. We'd be chilling in the bedrock box, suddenly get shot by a frickin' arrow cannon, die, respawn, dodge the arrows, get dropped to the ground, die of fall damage, respawn, get teleported to the ground, run in a straight line, get shot by more arrows, die, respawn, and then we're back to chilling in the box. This went on for a good hour, and then suddenly we were just kicked. No way, bro. Bruh, Zaya literally just said, thank you guys, gonna run another one soon. That was... Nothing happened. That was not an event. That was not an event, brother. Oh my. There's no fighting, no acting, no explanation. And to this day, I'm still waiting for the wemmbu video where there's a bunch of people getting slaughtered in the bedrock box. Anyways, that's the story of how I got bullied by the Unstable creators. I hope at least one person enjoyed hearing all that. And if you did, you could leave a like down below. Or even subscribe if you want it. I wouldn't complain. We're currently in a massive subscriber battle with wemmbu, and we gotta beat him to 5 million.
Luck in, gang.